Alright, so before Silk, the last Science Champion that came out was Sandman. And to put it nicely, Sandman just really isn't that great. I feel like he is the worst champion of the year so far. So there was a lot of pressure on Silk, right? And I feel like Silk has just more than delivered, right? Because she's just a very solid champion. Her damage output is fantastic, especially in like these Battlegrounds health pools, and her utility is just really strong as well. And also her regen reversal is just probably one of the best, if not the best, in the entire game. So yeah, Silk has a lot going on for herself, a very strong champion overall, and let's just do a quick damage test here against Venom the Duck. So here I play things differently. I want to avoid the SP3 because, you know, the fight time, like, it counts the SP3, right? So it's best to not really like use it. So here for the SP2, I drop it, some very nice damage output here. Also, the relic helps you pause your Fury passive, like it helps you maintain it, because if you knock down the opponent, then you lose all your passives and like your vulnerabilities too, right? But if you launch a striker, you get to keep everything. So yeah, that's why it's pretty important to just keep the striker active and to have one like equipped on Silk, because yeah, if you don't have one, then she might miss out on some things for sure. But like even the 3-star relic is just fine for her. But here is the SP3 rotation, and this one, it is like the better one in like questing, but like in Battlegrounds, the fight time is really important, right? So the SP3 will definitely add some like, you know, unnecessary time to it. And honestly, like, it's to the point where this kind of just isn't the best rotation out there, right? I feel like the one I did before is the better one for like Battlegrounds, but in questing, it's definitely this one, right? So here we just build TSP3. The vulnerabilities don't matter right now. That just matters like when we're at above 2 bars of power, which we are now. So we can just go in, get the intercept so we can get like more of them, right? Then drop a heavy attack, lets us maintain everything, right? So we can just, you know, go in, drop the SP3, let the animation play out, because yeah, we kind of have to because Battlegrounds. And then after this, do like some combos, keep the like, you know, vulnerabilities and the Furies going like this. We just drop a double medium into another double medium, and then we just go back in, drop the relic now after we do a heavy attack charge, and then go back in, drop another heavy attack now, drop the SP1, and yeah, the fight is just done, right? So yeah, pretty sweet rotation, but here's the thing, the fight time, it includes the SP3, right? So like right here, it's 1 minute and 8 seconds. So the previous time was actually faster, even though that rotation is like kind of better overall, right? And now we have this Footloose lane, and this just is so good with Silk because like her slow is just so easy to maintain. You do a heavy attack and it's there, and then when their back is against the wall, they like keep it active on them. So that is just perfect, right? And yeah, if you play Silk right, then like the slow will be active for like the entire fight pretty much, which is just really good, right? You know, like a permanent slow, pretty dang sweet. Like there's a lot of good slow champions, like, you know, Shang-Chi, Spider-Gwen, She-Hulk, and like I feel like Silk is just on that level of them when it comes to slow application. So yeah, very solid champion here. Like slow is just perfect, but her slow is a bit different because when she has it active, she also heal reverses by a lot, right? The potency is pretty big. So yeah, I feel like that makes her probably one of the best slow champions out there because it has an extra bonus, and the bonus is really good, right? So yeah, Silk, she's just great, man. Like there's just so much to love about her, to be honest. And yeah, big fan of this champion. I have a 4-5 gem which has her name on it, so yeah, I have to grind her arena, which will be not fun obviously, but it should be like not too bad, right? But yeah, this damage output just great. Forgot to mention this has stun vulnerability, so yeah, this is not a damage showcase, this is a utility showcase now, right? And her utility is just very good. Also right here, she has her dexterity master removed, right? So that's pretty strong. But actually, for each point in dexterity, you also get increased like precision, so that's pretty good, right? But yeah, she counters like any like buff punishing notes like Buffet, you know, Ebony Maw, Dr. Doom, champs like that. She just counters with absolute ease, and like the slow helps as well. But for Maw specifically, her combo can like end with a heavy, right? And Ebony Maw, if you heavy attack him, he like gets shut down, so that's pretty good. She's a great Maw counter that way. So yeah, like this champion just counters pretty much every science champion, I feel like. But the best part is, she's made for the most annoying one, which is Rintra. So that's just great, right? And yeah, like here we can just go back in and drop the SP3. And yeah, damage output will be pretty good, hopefully. So let's just see here. The SP3 is pretty cool as well. But like her animations are pretty dang good. For like a Spider-Man character, it is just fantastic. Well, I mean, she's not Spider-Man, obviously. She's like her own character, which is great. I love that. But yeah, like she is a Spider-Verse hero, right? I think so anyway. She's not a villain, right? No way she is. But yeah, we dropped the SP1. Some very nice damage output there. And then we can just evade this. I did it myself, actually. That's pretty sweet. Like, I cannot get that evade usually, so I'm pretty proud of that, to be honest. But yeah, like, her Silk Sense is also really good. Her Silk Sense lets her evade any special attack, which is pretty strong. Like, you know, Punisher, 299, champs like that just get shut down with her. Pretty sweet. And yeah, a very clean fight there, just a very strong maul counter for sure. And now we have this aspect of War Lane, and this is pretty good for her because, you know, the slow just shuts it down completely, right? So yeah, very fun time here. Like any evade, any unstoppable just shuts down like with ease, right? Just perfect. It's perfect, right? And then, like, you know, her heavy attack stun thing makes her not like have to parry that much, which is also pretty good. And then like her regenerate reversal is just insane. So yeah, this champion is just really crazy good. I feel like she has definitely delivered. And, you know, with Sandman being the last edition and being, you know, not too great, I feel like Silk is a breath of fresh air in the science class for sure. You know, Cassie Lang was the first science champion, and she is pretty dang sweet. So yeah, like now we have 2 great science champions this year. Am I missing one? I'm not missing one, right? I feel like it was just Cassie and Sandman, and now Silk, right? Yeah, I think it was just them. But anyway, this fight's going pretty well. Here I dropped the relic, and yeah, now he's at 3 bars, but then watch this. We go back in, then we do a combo, drop the heavy attack into the SP3, and now he is just completely controlled. Like, Silk's control is also pretty good as well, because, yeah, they can't do anything for the most part. It's pretty sweet. We just do the combo there, into another hit, drop the heavy attack stun, into the SP1, and yeah, like, some very solid control there, man. It's pretty dang sweet. And now we have this Wolverine fight. Her heal reversal is just one of the best out there. I feel like it is the best overall because it's just there immediately, I feel like. So yeah, Silk, just some crazy heal reversal, man. Like, watch this. He is just melting already. Then we go back in, and yeah, he is just done for. We drop the SB2, and there is just no chance that he survives. Very crazy, man. One of the best, in my opinion, probably the best heal reverser out there right now. So yeah, that is just quite insane. 20-second takedown of like 400,000 health. Very solid. But here's like a more controlled one, right? But like still, we just control this Deadpool so well. Like, he does not heal like that much in this fight. I forgot to mention, you do have to be attacking them to heal reverse. Like, it's only like when she's attacking the opponent. So yeah, like right there, he does regen a little bit, but you can pair the physical vulnerabilities for like extra heal reversing with despair. So yeah, that's also pretty sweet as well. Like 7 of them helps shut down the healing, and then the slow reverses it. So yeah, pretty sweet. And then we just go back in, drop the SP3, and now we can just be like ultra aggressive, right? So yeah, now we're just chilling here. We do double mediums, and yeah, the fight is just pretty much over now. Like, watch this. We drop the relic, and then look at this heal reverse, man. He just melts. He just completely melts. So yeah, Silk is just fantastic, man. I feel like she is a great champion overall. Great utility, is like the best heal reverse out there, so it's also pretty cool, and just has some great damage up it as well. And yeah, just overall a fantastic character in my opinion. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on Silk, and yeah, that's about it for me.